Operation status quo. Operation status quo. Prepare to engage. Operation status quo. Ready to engage. Operation status quo. Engaged. Engaged. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Wednesday. Here on Operation Status Quo, yo, don't you know, yo, you gotta flow, yo, with the quo, yo, of Operation Status Quo. Hey, they should do the show like a lounge act. Hey, how you doing out there? It's crazy Operation Status Quo. Having fun with Operation Status Quo, you gotta flow, yo, don't you know it's the only way, to go. You know, I always, sometimes like yesterday, like when my computer froze up on me and I was, during the show, I had to come back and do the end. Maybe this is the reason why my computer shows up. Maybe the algorithm realizes how ridiculous this whole endeavor is, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why, indeed, the computer is not only trying to save myself, I guess, but trying to save you, the poor people out there, from being subject to this madness that I do here on Operation Status Quo. But it's just, it's just one man's mind. That's all it is, just one man's mind, and that's what we do here on Operation Status Quo. How you doing out there? Are you feeling good on a Wednesday? Let me know in the comments below. I want to know how you're feeling out there, ladies and gentlemen, because it's important to me, because I love you out there, and it's important because, we're always mitigating our way through these crazy changing times of this world, this topsy-turvy, upside-downy, windy-worvy kind of road. It's curvy. Anyway, hello, I'm Pete Palma. I am your user-friendly host right here on Operation Status Quo, ladies and gentlemen, broadcasting indeedly, I guess, because it's how I'm broadcasting, indeedly, from the comfy confines of my very own home here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, today, this is Operation Status Quo, the place where we observe the status quo of life, where we learn to flow with the status quo of life. And then, of course, we create our own flow of quo, yo, because that's the only way to go. And that's one thing I would love for you guys to comment on in the comments below. For those of you who follow this show on a regular basis, please let me know what you're doing in your life to make your own flow of quo out there and not get caught up in the madness of the world and what's going on. So today's program, ladies, first of all, today is the 3rd of January in the good year 2024, and today's program is entitled Psychic Pete's Predictions. Yes, I'm going to give you some psychic predictions today for the year 2024. I've gone deep into the recesses, and believe me, there's a lot of space in there, a lot of empty space, and I've gone deep into the recesses of my mind to uncover the truths of 2024 so that we can have a handle on what's to come and feel positive and empowered to move forward through another most likely turbulent year. Anyway, seriously, though, I'll get into that in just a second. But first, I just want to say the premise all this behind all this is, first and foremost, it's fun to watch some of the psychic prediction stuff, right? And as the year comes about, as every time we have a new year, a lot of the people who do different, psychic predictions, even the astrologers are better in a way, I'll say, than the actual people who do, particular predictions of events. Like, everybody's always trying to liken Nostradamus to something. They're always trying to say, Nostradamus said this, Nostradamus said that, and it could mean this and it could mean that, all that kind of stuff, right? And you have this people out there that are psychics that say they get visions and all this of things that are going to happen. You got the remote viewers out there who see the future and all that type of stuff. I tend to lean towards some of the astrology aspects of it more, because they are, at least there's a basis for it as far as, how the planets are moving and the energetic flow of all that, what the planets represent, the symbolism and instances that have occurred in previous times of human history when planets aligned in certain ways. There's kind of a basis to it. As far as the other stuff goes, people who just make predictions in general, or, people who do remote viewing and stuff, which I'm not poo-pooing on. I'm sure it's all, valid to an extent. But I also think, because all time is one and possibilities, quite honestly, are endless in a sense, anything really could come true at any time. I mean, like I'm saying, if a remote viewer sees, a nuclear war or something, just to use that as an example, I don't think that's happening. But anyway, if a remote viewer was to say that they saw that, I mean, to me, it's like they're seeing a potential possibility based on the intention of the confluence of all energies of mankind, in a sense, right? Like I'm saying, where we as society, where we as an entirety of one, kind of focus our attention, really kind of brings things to fruition. That's what's funny about predictions, in a sense, because I get it. It's fun. Predictions are fun, right? Because you want to know what's going on and what's going to happen, right? But you never want to hear the bad news. Like even if you get like something done for, you go to some kind of medium or something that like wants to look at your future or tell you your life path or something. When they tell you you're going to get a great job and make a lot of money and have a beautiful family, it's like, oh, thank God, that's beautiful. But when they say, I don't know, don't ever get on a motorcycle because I see you losing both your legs, nobody, I don't know, don't say that because I have a motorcycle and that doesn't apply. Nah, that doesn't apply, So it's kind of funny how people are about it because you want to hear the good news and when you start hearing bad news and you're like, oh crap, well, I wish I didn't hear that because now I'm screwed, but anyway, so it is kind of funny how people are with predictions. We never know what's going to happen in the world ultimately. And quite honestly, I find it fun to hear the thoughts of what people say. I like to go back because a lot of times, you go back and watch all the stuff that people said. And, some of it's so open in certain ways that, of course, right? But at the same time, sometimes they're dead wrong. They say all this crap and nothing ever happens. But whatever the case may be, it's still fun. I mean, I appreciate the people that do it. As a matter of fact, there's this one person that I watch on YouTube. If you ever want to check her out, she's fun. She's actually really nice and she's fun. She's got a good heart, and I'm sure she's got some skills. Psychic Debbie Briggs, I think her name is. You can look her up on YouTube and she's got a channel and she does. But she always says like yesterday I was listening to one of her broadcasts and she said, I see weather patterns. Like I see it being warmer in certain areas where it's usually not. And I see it being colder. Like I see Florida being colder, she was saying, this year. And I'm laughing to myself because, well, I could have told you that. I mean, they've been showing, potential weather forecast for, the winter for like 3 months now, at least. And they've been saying all along that it's going to be colder in the south and maybe warmer in up north a little bit. And, it's just funny. So I'm like, did she really have an intuitive knowing that it's going to be cooler, in Florida this year, or did she just watch the weather report? So I don't know. It's funny, and it has been cooler here, but that's what they kind of predicted with the current flow of El Nino or whatever the frig is going on out there. They're always saying something, but I don't know. Anyway, I think predictions are fun. I don't think we should overindulge in a sense. You have to, and again, because I was talking about this yesterday when I was doing the show. Easy goes it. That was yesterday, right? Easy goes it because everybody's kind of hepped up and, worrying about what's going to happen next in the world. And, a lot of people were talking about 2024 is going to be whatever kind of year, a lot of things happening. A lot of things are happening already right out of the gate, right? There's a bunch of crazy news that's been going on just in the past couple of days. So, it just is what it is. I've spoken on this so many times that it's just, it's just the level. It's just the position we're in within the cycle of evolution of consciousness and such, and so these are the parameters in which are going to play out to, take humanity to another level. But, the honest to God truth and the most beautiful thing about it all is that, we always have a choice and, the world is beautiful. Where you are right now, just think about where you are right now while you're watching this, what you're doing right now, and that's your moment. That's your life. I mean, hopefully you're in a good moment right now, but that's your moment. That's your life, right? You don't have to feel worrying about what's tomorrow is going to bring or what's going to happen. We have the ability to choose. Unless the planet just explodes, and we're all gone, then okay, then it's all over. But other than that, we have the choice all the time to make our day whatever we want it to be. If you're somebody that's not paying attention to any of the mainstream narratives and stuff, if you're not getting involved in the, I'm sorry, my nose is as a little bit. I should have blew my nose before I started. I apologize. And then just wink it out a little bit. But, if you're somebody who, doesn't pay attention to all the outside noise of the world, and you're just kind of focused on what you're doing and your surroundings in the present moment and all that stuff, your life's not going to really have any problems in a sense, right? Because you're not focused on the things that are bringing all the fear-based momentum into your day. So it's really all up to, that's why I say here, Operation Status Quo. Did I say this? I don't even know if I said this in the beginning. It's Operation Status Quo. You're right. We observe the status quo of life. We learn to flow with the status quo of life, and then we create our own flow of quo. That's the only way to go. I don't know if I said that or not in the beginning. If I did, who cares? We said it again. It doesn't hurt to repeat, So, and that's what it's all about. We're creating our own flow. That's the message, the general message that, all this nonsense that I do every day. It's all it's really about, no matter what we talk about, no matter what's going on and what we want to point out of what's a travesty or what's a potential or what's a what in everyday life. Ultimately, it's up to us to make the choice. And it's up to humanity as a collective. As we understand, hopefully people start to, that's what I really think is important for all of us to start understanding more, to let go of our ego and look at everyone instead of a me, me and what I have to get, me versus you, looking at us as a we, right? We're a one energy type thing. And if we can, collectively put the pieces together and, and focus on positive things and what we want to see the world be, that's exactly what we'll create. I know it's hard because a lot of people don't believe that concept. A lot of people believe the outside world is, out there to get us, but it's not. Like, the outside world is just a reflection of what's within us. So, it's more we can realize that, and we don't have to everybody have to realize it, as long as each individual starts to realize it, it'll build, right? So it's up to you as an individual to realize that for yourself, so that you don't feel crazy in the world today. All right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Now I've spoken on this, and now we're going to get into the official psychic predictions. Pete's, what do I call this? Psychic Pete's predictions for 2024. So I have to get prepared here because this is, I'm sorry about my glasses. This is very serious business that we do here. I have to have my proper psychic attire, if you would. So I have a little, yes. You got to feel the energy, ladies and gentlemen. You got to feel the energy. Let me get my headphones back on here. Oh, yes, I feel. Do you feel that? Hold on. Let me get in the mood here. Oh, shabba-dabba. Oh, shabba-dabba-da, shabba-dabba, shabba-dabba. Oh, great universe, speak to me and my audience today. Shabba-dabba-da, shabba-dabba-da. Let us find what 2024 will bring for the world. Shabba-dabba-da, shabba-dabba-da. Okay, I believe I've put myself in the proper mental state. I hope you're still okay out there and still with me. Now, I've resonated, I've meditated and resonated. My meditation has resonated. I've resonated with my meditation, and I believe we are good to go here for some thoughts of what I see for the psychic predictions. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, there are going to be world events. There will be world events. I don't know exactly. Can't say. It's a little unclear what exactly there will be, but there will be world events. World events that the world will notice, and they will carry on throughout the year, ladies and gentlemen. So please stay focused and aware that is a possibility. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. War. So war, ladies and gentlemen. And believe it or not, there's war going on right now. And I predict that through the year 2024, we will see continued war in Ukraine, continued war in the Middle East. And maybe, I can't say for sure, but possibly war could break out in other places, or perhaps not. But that is what I see so far for 2024, ladies and gentlemen, as far as war goes. Oh, namba la la. Okay, weather. We are going to have some crazy weather. It appears that the climate may be shifting, ladies and gentlemen, and there will be some outrageous weather in 2024. It could be warmer in places where it's normally colder. Like, for example, in Canada, they've gotten no snow in certain places yet, where normally they've had so much. And in other places where it's normally warm and toasty and cozy, it could be cooler. And perhaps not. Maybe there'll be average temperatures. But either way, there's going to be weather. Lots of weather. It may rain. It may snow. It could be hail. It could be ice. It could be so many things. But there will be weather through the year 2024, ladies and gentlemen. I need a little more of this. Say shabada. Shabada, 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 shabada. I feel the universe just coursing through my veins right now, ladies and gentlemen. What else do I have here on this list? Storms. Yes, as I said, snow, rain, there will be storms, tornadoes, hurricanes, cyclones, floods, storms, ladies and gentlemen, in the year 2024. This is not to alarm. This is not to make anyone afraid. This is just to make you aware and know potentials for 2024, right? That's what it's all about with our predictions. I also see volcanoes, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes. I saw earthquakes just recently, and now there was an earthquake in Japan, an earthquake in New York, earthquake possibly in California could happen in 2024, earthquakes in the Ring of Fire, ladies and gentlemen, in 2024, there could be earthquakes, volcanoes, and tidal waves. Okay, I'm feeling very warm. When I start getting in tune with the universe, I start to feel very warm. The coolness. Let me just feel it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I also predict there's going to be a lot of turmoil with people in general. Just turmoil with people in general. There's going to be people that'll leave their jobs in 2024. There'll be people that'll get new jobs in 2024. There could be people that'll retire in 2024. There could be people that get their first job in 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so deep. Oh, let me see here. I can't read what I wrote. Oh, yes. People will start new relationships. I feel this in my heart. The universe has spoken directly to me and given me this information. There will be people that will start new relationships with other people in 2024. And in addition, there will be people that will end relationships in 2024. People that had relationships with someone and then ended that relationship. That will happen in 2024 as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh, yes. A very big one. This came to me very strongly. There will be people that go missing. And believe it or not, there will be other people that will be found. Some people go missing. Some people get found. That is the prediction for 2024, ladies and gentlemen. The financial system. Oh, it's so much. It's heavy. This one's heavy. I need a shabba-dabba. Shabba-dabba. The financial system. It could totally turn over, ladies and gentlemen. The stocks could go up. The stocks could go down. Precious metals could go up. Precious metals could go down. We don't know what we'll see. A gold standard. Maybe not. Maybe the stocks just continue to rise. The economies crash. The economies gain. People have money. People lose money. I see it all for 2024, ladies and gentlemen. It's so intense in my the being of the universe speaking to me. I feel it for sure. Prices, inflation, prices could go up. Prices could go down. Some things will become more expensive. Some things less expensive. Some things that used to be popular items might not be popular anymore. And other items that we didn't even know existed will come into being, will come into fruition, and then will become popular. I see it all for 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how this is resonating with you in the comments below. Please, people. Oh, yes, this is a big one. In 2024, there will be people that will be born. People right now don't even know it. They're about to impregnate their partner, and they're going to have a baby later in the year. And then on top of that, it's so mind-blowing, overwhelming. There will also be people that pass away. We will lose people this year. People will be born and people will die. I see it all for 2024, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. Okay, let's see what else we have here. in the world of sports, ladies and gentlemen. There will be games, many games played, many sports, many teams. And I see this so clearly. I see it so clearly. There's no way it cannot be true because I see it so clearly. Some of these teams will win and some of these teams will lose, ladies and gentlemen, because not everyone can be a winner, no matter what the woke agenda wants us to believe. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yes, and in addition, the disease-ridden society, we all suffered through the tragedy of COVID back in 2020 and how it's extended. And I also see that there will be more sicknesses. People will get sick. One day somebody will wake up and not feel well and they'll need to rest for a few days. And then there'll be other people who were sick who are feeling better. They were sick and then they start to feel better. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the beautiful potentials, the predictions, what I see for 2024 for sure. Okay, I just have a few more predictions here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes, indeed. People will make money. Oh, for sure. People will make money, and then other people are going to lose money. So that goes back to the financial system. You see how it all is tied in. Stocks go up, stocks go down. People make money, people lose money. In, out, up, down, all around. Oh, la la la, la la la, la 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 la. When the universe speaks to me, I feel I can jump out of this chair and right through this camera right now and just hug you people out there because I feel the truth in all these predictions. Finally, what do I have here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, this is the biggest one of all. Elections. This is the time for elections. Elections worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. Not just here in the United States, which is a big one, but there's elections going on in multiple countries across the world. As a matter of fact, I think Taiwan has a big one coming up in this month, I believe. So I feel it. And I feel within these elections, there will be a participant that wins the election. And then there'll be a participant that loses the election. And on top of that, on top of that, these winners and losers, it'll cause turmoil. The people who win, they'll be happy for those. The people who wanted that person, they'll be happy. But the person who lost, they'll be unhappy. So there'll be winners, there'll be losers, they'll be happy, they'll be unhappy. I see it all for 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, it's too much. I must remove the garment. Oh, God. Yeah. Woo. Let's just breathe. Everybody breathe. Ooh, okay, I'm coming down off the high of the universe and how it spoke to me. Ooh, there we go. Hey-o. We have to end it on an A-O. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the only way to go here on Operation Status Quo. Did you feel the passion? Could you feel the passion of Psychic Pete's predictions for 2024? It's a beautiful time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. This year is full of so much potential, so much possibility, so many things could be happening. But remember, we don't focus. We don't focus on the negative. We don't focus on what may or may not be. We focus internally on ourselves and create the life we want to live. And we move forth with smiles on our face, bringing joy to those around us and living with our own flow of quo. Yeah, that's what we got today. Operation Status Quo. Operation Status Quo. Operation Status Quo. It's Operation Status Quo. All right. I feel so good, and I'm so happy to have been able to bring that message. Listen, the universe talks to me. It guides me. It tells me what to say to you, and that's what we did here today on Operation Status Quo. So I hope now you are fully prepared for all that 2024 has to offer out there, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what to do. You know what to do. Just create your own flow of quo out there and stay positive and make your life the best life it can be. All right. So thank you so much for being with me here today on Operation Status Quo, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't done so already, please take the time to like, subscribe, share, send this out to your friends, your family, those you love, and of course, those you despise as well. I love each and every one of you out there individually as well as a group. And until tomorrow, you know the deal. Operation Status Quo, disengaged.
Is a boulevard of 10 short blocks.